Today, let's look at a Facebook ad that is absolutely crushing it. Let's look at this Facebook ad that is generating over 20 real estate leads per day. This is one of the best performing ads that we have right now, but you need to take two things into consideration. Number one, you need to split test in your market. You need to split test the images, the videos, the placements, even the ad copy itself, just with some minor tweaks here and there. You need to split test. And number two, getting leads is great. It's awesome. It's fantastic. Trust me. However, what's even more important than getting these leads is having a system on the back end that's going to convert these leads for you. You need to have a system in place that as soon as all of this volume comes to you, you don't get overwhelmed, because one of the biggest reasons that online leads are not converted is because we fail to reach out to them. So there's countless of agents that I personally work with that just get snowed under. So we really have to be diligent and have that back end ready to go to absorb all of the leads that are coming in. So emails go out, so texts go out, so calls are made either by the agent or by an assistant. Somebody needs to reach out, because you see, how you win with online leads is by actually having a conversation with them. You want to know their story. Did they click on your ad simply because they liked the image? That happens. Trust me, that happens. Or did they click on your ad because they really truly want to buy? They're pre-approved and ready to go. You need to know that. Now, before I share with you the actual ad copy, let's talk about your campaign objective first, because that matters. What you saw on the screen earlier was from a lead generation campaign. That is the correct objective to use. There's no issue with that. However, if you wanted to use a traffic or a conversion or a messages type of a campaign, that works as well. But for our purposes, if you want the easy button per se, the lead generation campaign objective is what you want. And when it comes to the ad set, meaning who you're targeting, we know that you have to operate within the special ad category, given that this is a housing ad. So there's really two things that I want you to think about when it comes to the ad set. Number one is the interest. You want to split test the interest. You want to split test no interest at all, meaning you leave that field blank. You want to split test Zillow, you want to split test Trulia and Homes.com, and then some other split tests that make sense for you. But for sure, you want to get that Zillow, Trulia, and Homes.com split tested to see if one of those audiences is going to work for your campaign. And then second is your placement. Just leave it with your Facebook feed and go on your way. And now for the moment of truth, the Facebook ad that generates over 20 leads per day is the Just Listed ad. The Just Listed ad is a heavy hitter. It works in every single market. You just have to split test between some images, between some placements, between some interest, and you're going to be on your way. We've been averaging over 20 leads per day with this one ad copy, which is absolutely crushing it. Now, this ad is based off of a property that was just listed on the market. So either you put that property on the market, or your broker, or you got permission to market it from another broker in the event that your broker doesn't have a home that fits this criteria. And I know one of the questions that's going to come up right away, and that's the question of budget. How much do I actually need to spend per day in order to see similar results? And the answer is that it depends. In some markets, we've had a budget of $20 per day and we've achieved over 20 leads per day. And that's because we were getting leads for 50 cents, for 60 cents, for 75 cents. So we were absolutely crushing it in that market. But in some other markets, it has taken us well over $100 per day in that particular market. And again, it depends. It depends on the market itself. It depends on the property. It depends on the interest. It depends on the placement. So that's why it's incredibly important that you split test. Now, I really want you to run this ad copy in your particular market. So let me know in the comment section down below when you do it and what were your results.